What's going on, guys? As you can see, it is a miserable day today, weather-wise. We're just cleaning up a little bit of remnants of our work, but we are done. It's 3 p.m. and we have wrapped up, so probably should have started recording where it's not raining. Whoop, almost fell. Let me walk over to the loft and show you the new and improved, fully raised, graded metal flooring. Check it out. Check it out. As you can see, we got 2x2s underneath to raise it off, so now we got 4 inches clear off the ground. We basically just ran them across so that two of these grates meet on one, and then just these gaps here that you can see, just put another 2x4 in there and evened it out. This one over here I have to hammer it down, so a little bit of a tight fit. Same thing with these along the back. And then here, just for the time being, we just put a couple of 2x4s and 1x2 just to fill in the hole, but I'll probably take one of these shelf type things and just drop it down there and patch that up nicely. But for the time being, we just put that in there to fill it in. And as you can see, I think the floor looks phenomenal. It feels really sturdy. We have this, this was another, we basically ran out of materials, or not out of materials, we ran out of space. We can't really cut these, we don't have the tools. It's, it's steel, it's really hard to cut. So, 2x4s fit perfectly there. Just had to cut it in here a little bit around that edge. I had to cut around that and put those in there, cut 3 2x4s, 7 inches each to size down there, just to raise them off 2 more inches. So now everything is flat and even. And one of the things that was worrying me, that I feel like in the end ended up looking really good, was this board in the middle. And this board here can fit 2 feeders, 2 of these back to back without a problem. But the reason why it's there in the first place is because of the spacing of the loft. Like I said, we can't really do much with these grates. That's, the size they come in is the size they come in, so you kind of hope for the best fit. And what we did was put 3 next to each other right there, and then 2 at the end right here. And then you can see it here, we were left with the hole from there to there. We were left with a gap, so we kind of positioned it so that it goes somewhat down the middle of the loft. And we put this long piece of shelving and just using that as a nice flat even surface for the feeders and for the grit tray and all of that. But yeah, I'm beyond happy. Took us about an hour and a half to finish this. My dad hauled these in a couple of days ago from work, so I mean, this is some, let me lift one up and show you. That's what they look like. And you can see down there, closer look from the side as well. Basically, like I said, it's gonna make cleaning much less frequent, but to be honest, the main reason why I did this was not so that I have to clean less. Yeah, nobody likes to clean, and I'm absolutely one of those people who hates cleaning. But the reason why I did it is because there's really nothing that I hate more than seeing my birds picking out feed out of the crap that's on the floor. So this way I can ensure that that's basically never going to happen, and they're only going to eat clean feed, and they're not going to ingest any of their droppings. Added bonus is absolutely, there's much less cleaning, but for the time being, really it's not even going to be that difficult to clean, because really the parts that I have to clean the most are this row right there, and then this row right here. So underneath all of the perches is where I have to clean up the most. So I really just need to pop a few of those out at a time, clean out, put them back, and do the same thing here. This section, they, you know, the rest of the loft, they really don't crap there nearly as much as they do on the other side. So these guys, I still have not finalized it, but I added 2 more back there, and as you can see, I have that little L shape over there in the back that's still I have to figure something out, but I'll figure it out another day. It's rainy, I got stuff to do today, so it's just gonna stay like that as it is, but that's for the most part filled in. We did not raise this floor today because I didn't want to take all of this out again. Well, I should have done it to begin with, but now that these are here, they're gonna stay here until I take them all out. They're probably gonna wait till spring. Probably in springtime we're gonna put 2x2s underneath there, and yeah, for the time being they'll be perfectly fine just as they are. Sorry, I'm hassling with this camera in the door. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. I'm super pumped with how it turned out. You step outside, I think it looks just great. It's real durable, heavy duty. There is no risk of anything breaking. Birds are walking on it just fine. And just to show you a closer look at these, they do have these edges, but they are not sharp. I mean, I don't know how it looks on camera, but these are rounded off, so it's got these grip edges on there, but they are, you can see probably there, they're rounded off. They're not pointy, they're not sharp, so the birds' feet aren't, you know, at risk of being cut up. I've checked out 5 or 6 of these birds. I just picked them up and looked at their feet, and they're perfectly fine. So that's for the most part, that's what I wanted to show you. You know, there's not a whole lot going on. Me and my dad were just making plans before, hopefully this in the month of November, we're gonna frame out the front of the loft and we're gonna close it off. So let me step back here. Yeah, the entire front we're gonna frame and close off with the same stuff. I've already got 2 really big windows. One window is gonna go right here. The other window is gonna go down here in the middle of my breeder side to give them as much light as possible. And then I'm gonna build a real nice aviary on this side, something along the lines of I'm sure you guys have seen the aviary that Adrian P has. When I was over there, I was really impressed by how it looks. So something like that, just on a smaller scale for these guys. And then on the side of the loft for these guys, I'm gonna build a big aviary. It's gonna be built out of these kennels. I'm actually gonna use this side as the front entry door. So it's gonna be 5 feet wide by 5 feet long by 6 feet high. And it's gonna be, like I said, on the other end of the aviary. So those are just kind of but I'm gonna build that in the springtime. Now I'm just gonna close this off. The aviaries are gonna have to wait till spring because nobody wants to build that stuff in the winter. So I feel like that's it in terms of major plans. I went through all of my birds the last couple days, and I've decided on who my pairs are gonna be. So all 12 of my breeding boxes have been assigned. It's gonna be Adrian's pairs, some of my friend from Chicago, those 2 pairs up there that used to be up there are staying. Some birds that I've gotten from Jim Ward, the 3 pairs, those are staying, and then the rest are gonna be the birds that I got from my buddy Adrian P. So come December-ish, they're gonna be getting paired up, and a couple pairs might go to my dad. So we'll see. There's definitely going to be some good overflow, and I'm not looking to waste it, so hopefully I don't get in over my head, but a few pairs are definitely going to go by him. So that's it, guys. Wanted to show you a little bit of the work that we got here. The whole loft now has raised graded metal flooring, and should make life much easier and the birds that much healthier, and I'll worry a little bit less and sleep a little bit better at night. So that's it, guys. You have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you probably next week.